Yes, welcome back to another riveting installment of this game. Now that hopefully I have everything sorted out, I should have done... what I think I'm going to do is go ahead and go through Cull Hazard Cave. I believe in the last video I said, I'm trying to remember when the last time I did a video on this was. It's been like a week or so, I think. Sorry about that. Basically, I'm going to scrap my original plan of grinding a little bit outside and go ahead and try to get through Cull Hazard Cave, get to Normoon, and then once I get to Normoon, I can do grinding either on things from Cull Hazard Cave or in the Windward Forest. So, without further ado, we have our first enemy, the Skelebat. Now, the Skelebat is a wind elemented enemy, and it's also weak to rock, I think. They're really not too hard. You shouldn't have really any problems with these guys when you get to them. I mean, they can do a little bit of damage, but your buffs and everything else should be up to snuff. And if they're not, then you can pretty much just stand still for the most part and avoid some of the damage that they're doing. If I can hit this guy... No. Yep. Okay. I want to say the Skelebats have at least like... Oh my god. 75 HP, if I remember right. And if I can just check my handy-dandy strategy guide with the monster section inside. Let's see. We have a Skelebat. It's got 79 HP, so I was only a little bit off. Just 1 second. I have to answer text. Alright, text message has been answered, and I almost ran off without healing. Okay, so, basically the thing with Cull Hazard Cave is, it is very long. It's not as long as the Blue Cave, for those of you who know what that is, and if you don't, then don't worry, you'll see plenty of it soon. Oh god, I hate that place. But basically, most of Cull Hazard Cave is just passageways, more passageways. There is a big open area that we may be getting to soon, but it's a couple segments of this winding around the cliff face, which I'm not sure if there's like water down there or what. I would assume it's water because we're near the ocean, so I'm assuming that the tide comes through the cave. So, with that being said, I wonder, is Normoon on the coast? I never thought of stuff like this when I first played this game. I just kind of was like, oh, okay, going to the next town, great. Oh, going to the next town, great. And so I didn't really think too much about placement of stuff and this and that, but... I mean, not that it really matters, but I think it's kind of interesting, especially to me, because I do a lot of riding on the side. Son of a bitch, you serious, Brandon? Fuck you. Urgh. Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty strong without the staff buff. So, I think there's only one enemy in here that I'm probably going to need the staff buff on, and I really hope I don't run into it, because I don't... I'm not really sure if I'm going to be able to match it right now with my stats looking like how they are. But we will see. And also, if you hear me yawning a bunch, it's because I have been up for a good 18 hours or so. I had work last night. I've pretty much been up since I think it's about 5 or it's about almost 5 o'clock on a... Shit, I think it's on a Friday I'm doing this. Yeah, today's Friday. And basically I've been up since Thursday night at like 8:30 for work, and then once I got off work I had to go immediately to tech school for about 7 hours, so I'm a little bit burned out, but thankfully it's Labor Day and I don't have to work till tomorrow night, so I can catch up on my sleep later on. And we quickly disposed of the Skelebat. Brian heals. Not fast enough, and not as much as I would want, but it's better than 4. I think that, yeah, I think 4 is what you start out with. Eventually we'll get up there. Now this is one of the giant open areas I was speaking about. Normally I don't think... there are a couple things here. I think our goal is that we're going to go down... Do we go down or do we go up? I think we go up. Okay. That is one of the other enemies. That's the big bad enemy of this area, and he's not really dealing a lot of damage. The Wyvern is pretty tough. It has about... I want to say like 320 HP, and, well, that's a lot. Silence. No, not the fucking bat. The giant dinosaur in front of you. God, please. Okay, I'm just gonna attack the Skelebat. That's fine. I'm gonna escape. Basically the Wyvern is fire-based, I think. Let me see real quick. It's got about 310 HP, 15 defense, and 20 attack, which puts it... Wow, that puts it way ahead of the group. If you manage to beat it, it drops healing potions if you don't have them, but it's kind of rare to get one from it, so... for the most part, those things are good for training, defense, and HP boosts, because they hit you for so much damage apiece. You saw I had the spirit armor on, and his fire pillar was still doing a good, God, like 20? Now, if I could silence him, that'd be really great. Nope. I'm probably not going to be able to. Come on, silence! Oh my god. Yeah, fire pillar. Nope. Silence! Yeah, I think nope, didn't get him. Now the thing is, a trick with these guys is if you get far enough away from them to start moving towards you, they will always go for their... Did I get him? Did I get him? Yes, I got him. They will always go for their fireball attack. And since I'm doing about 50... And I'm missing a lot, he's probably going to get an act. Yep, oh god. If they have to move, they'll always do their fireball attack. If they don't have to move, they're going to hit you with their fire pillar, I think. Oh my god, if I could just get the silence off, that'd be great. The reason why I can't hit these guys is they have ridiculous agility. I think they have about like 60. And they're a little bit above Brian's. He's got to work a little bit harder to kind of fucking hit them. Yeah, I'm going to use a one cutter. I don't think it's going to cut it. Let's see if I can staff him. Oh, come on. 24, oh my god. Nope. Alright, I need to finish this guy off like right now. Sweet. No gains, and... Yeah, I was going this way. I gotta heal a bit. So, I'll be... not doing that much, actually. Hold on a second. One moment. Gotta make a phone call. And so we find our hero back inside Cull Hazard Cave. Um, so basically, after I fought that enemy, the Wyvern, the last little bit of the video that you saw, this piece is actually being recorded the next day because I had to, actually I had to leave. So I had to run all the way back outside of the cave to our Wicked Witch of the West house to save. So yeah, basically I'm just going to continue going through the cave and hopefully we get through it today and get the Normoon. These things are blood jellies, or blood gels, but I always call them blood jellies. I think they are earth-based, so water magic is good here against them, although mine's kind of lacking. They have about 100 HP, I think, so they're not really too bad. Their homing arrow is, I think this is the only attack that they have is a homing arrow. And if you put on your spirit armor, you shouldn't really be taking any damage from it, I think. So, hold on, I had to adjust something. But, other than that, just gonna try to make it through here today. So, not much really, not much else is going on. Just had to go hang out with some friends of mine, and get a little bit of stutter. Just some friends I haven't seen in a long time, so let's see. Brian's gotta heal up really bad. Oh, so bad. Alright, that's good enough for now. Okay, if we can get through here without finding another Wyvern. I say that just as the Wyvern shows up. Now I think something I didn't go over was how to actually dodge his fireball. Actually, I don't remember if I did or not. What you want to do is when he comes near you, like, to fire it at you, if you run towards him, he will not hit you most of the time, I think. And yep, that's it. You're done, son. Get my power staff going on, you're gonna get walloped. If I can hit you. Yep, alright. I should get a couple more good ones in here before he gets his silence off. See, it's really nice to fight these things when there's a bunch of enemies around because most of the time you will find, or you will get your spells, if you silence them, restricted them, you'll get like, a lot more extra turns for them to last. Get out of here. I want hot steam. Do I have hot? Oh yeah, I have hot steam. Alright. And let's take care of that. So, we learned that Wyverns in a group are easy to deal with because of the extra enemies inhibiting their movements and turns, which is always good. And I'm getting some big lag. Getting HP though, so that's nice. Actually, my defense is going up too. Just be able to skelebats and blood jellies. And if you look off to... Well, never mind. Can't look anywhere. Escape that for now. There is a small waterfall, it seems. Which way? Left or right? Going left. Aha! At least I think this is a waterfall. Yeah, it's a waterfall. You can barely... I can barely make it out in my, on my game. I'm gonna go Earth. Yes, and I got weakness finally. Or did I have weakness? I opened up this treasure chest. Shabam. It is healing potion, which does 150. Now the left path, or I should say the right path. right path. I don't know if the right path has anything on it. And that wasn't fast enough. Silence. Silence. Oh, God, okay. I wish silence didn't have such a low hit rate. That's the only thing I don't like about it. Or I wish I had access to the fire. God, was it silence all spell? God, that'd be great. Alright. I got a little bit of breathing room, so power staff. I'm doing a bit. I'm doing like 82, I think, this thing, which is pretty good. So hopefully it's gonna have one more turn of being silenced. Alright. I'm gonna put on some spirit armor. So these things go down a little bit. And wallop on the bats. Then we should be alright. Fireball in your face. Heard. I'm thinking there's something I'm missing here. I don't know. I think what I'm gonna start, I'm gonna raise water a couple up to at least like 12, I think. So get that up to 12, get wind up to like 13 or 14, maybe 15. Earth is probably going to stay the same for a little while. And fire, I'm going to raise fire predominantly, so. The right path just is a quick shortcut to over here. This little walkway between the cliffs. I don't think a wyvern can fit in here, so you don't have to really worry about getting into a fight with a wyvern. So, let's see, I need one car. I didn't know if I want to do evasion or not, but the more of these little homing missiles I get hit by, the better off I'll be. Actually, because they do a decent amount of damage and it hits you with like 6 or 7 of them. If there's a trick to getting hit by those, which I think you have to stand like right next to them and just stand still. Yeah, something like that. I mean, you'll get missed by a lot, so I think what I try to do is just try to move around. And honestly, the blood gels aren't too bad. They're pretty tame compared to like everything else in here. So you really I don't think you'll have a problem with them per se. Let's see, I hope I'm going the right way. More healing. Yes. I need more. And you also have to apologize. Actually, I'll have to apologize a little bit. If I sound like tired or my voice sounds groggy, it's because I don't. Oh my God! Don't silence that little fucker. It's because I just woke up like about half an hour ago or something, I think. So, take that, you scoundrel. Fire pillar. Yep. Fuck you. I'll show you what I want to do with the fire pillar. Oh, you got rid of my buff. That's not good. I think his fire pillar attack debuffs you as well. So, it's something to kind of watch out for. Let's see. There are actually a few monster types in this game that can debuff you with their attacks. I think everything up to this point hasn't been able to, but the wyvern can. So, I think bosses can with their main attack. 7, huh? Bosses can, like, Solvering with his Quartz Blast, if that hits you where you're buffed, it'll immediately get rid of them. And I think the Wind Magician person who we are going to go see, I don't know if it's them or someone else, can debuff you with their attack too. Now the last enemy for this place is Scarecrow.
It's just basically a big black... Oh god, it's like a big like gremlin or like Cabbage Patch Kid thing. Actually, it's like a big black crow with legs, feet, and it's got about like... God, these things hit for a lot. Yeah, they only have like 120 HP though, so according to my handy dandy monster manual, they are wind-based, so earth magic is good on them. And wow, they hit for a lot with that thing. Sorry, Blood Jelly. Your time is now. Your time is up. Your time is now. You can't see me. Just kidding. Yeah, you can. Also, bad pun. Mr. John Cena. Wow, I'm taking a lot of damage. Alright, let me heal up a little bit. I think we're at the halfway point of actually getting through here, so that's pretty good. And if you can see it, or if you've noticed that when you do healing, everything kind of time doesn't slow down. Basically everything gets dark. It's kind of useful in caves. You can find spirits, so if you like turn the camera around a little bit, everything goes dark. You'll be able to notice spirits floating around a lot easier than what you normally would, I think. So, alright, we're going this way. More underground cavern lake, or maybe this is seawater. I think. I don't know if it's a lake. I'm not even sure anymore. Alright, what now? No, I'm not gonna fight you guys. I'm gonna heal up. Alright, cool. Alright, it's just you and me, huh? You're gonna get silenced. Wow, actually worked, holy shit. First round silence. 560. Wow, am I actually... Oh, man. Shit, thanks, Brian. I need to, like, hit this, like, legit. Damn. I got hits for a lot. Shit. Treasure chest to our left, over on that little grotto. I don't even know what that is, like a raised plateau. Treasures on the plateau. I know there's a spirit around here somewhere. So I'm just not gonna run into it. Oh my god. Monster rate in here, like in any dungeon, it's incredibly high. So, like, it's not too bad at times, but I don't feel like fighting most of these guys. A lot of these fights I'm probably gonna start running away from, just because we've seen all the enemies in here. So I mean, unless I'm gonna get like a level up or something off it, I'll probably run away. Like this guy, I'm not gonna fight this guy like by himself because that's just crazy. Even though he's gonna wail on me with fireballs. And honestly, how the hell did Wyverns get in here? And how is that even a Wyvern? I didn't know Wyverns could like fly. Maybe I'm just thinking of Dragon's Dogma. I wonder, are there any Wyverns in that game? Oh man, maybe I wish I would port that game to PC already, because man, I already dumped enough. I dumped so many hours into it, like just on my 360. Man, like that game is definitely like one of my favorite games I think I've ever played. Just for it's not so much like the story, because the story is just kind of like, all right, dragon took your heart and this and that, but like the characters and just settings and the fantasy and just everything, it's such a good game. Literally cannot recommend that game enough to people who are looking for something along those lines, like third person, like fantasy game that's not like either the Elder Scrolls or Final Fantasy or something like that. Which honestly, I think Final Fantasy is like something you just have to have a taste for, because it's not necessarily hard for people that are new to it to pick it up, I think, but it doesn't do itself any favors by like having the stories that are kind of like way out there, and like somebody's like, oh yeah, you know, I want to play a Final Fantasy game, but then I started out playing it's like, oh, I want to play Final Fantasy, but I started out playing number like, I want to say like number 5 or 6 or something. It's like 6 is fine. I've never played 5 before though, but like some of the older ones, like you have to kind of take a step back and like look at them for what they are, because a lot of problems that I think people have, like, well, younger people I should say, if they go back to play the old ones, is like, I had a friend of mine, I have the Final Fantasy 1 and 2 collection for PS1, it's like the remakes from the Wonder Swan, I believe, and it was a handy dandy healing magic to see if there's anything over here. Yeah, I had the 1 and 2 collection, the remake for the PS1 that came out like 2003, and I played those games to death, and I still do. I'm still trying to actually get through 2, and I beat 1 a long time ago, like back when the collection first came out, I think. But I started playing 2, and one of my friends was like, hey man, I want to play Final Fantasy. I'm like, alright, you can play 1 or 2. And he's like, which one would you prefer? I said, I think I told him, I was like, well, you know, 1's pretty straightforward, you just pick 4 people in your 4 classes, but 2, you have a little bit more freedom, which is what I like about it. And if you're wondering what the hell I'm running on, I think this is a giant, like, bean sprout, or something, because I have no idea why the hell this is a bean sprout, not just a, you know, cave path, or something. And, like, the vines just kind of stop right here, which I don't fucking even know. This area is cool though, because you don't get into any fights here. So if you need to heal up, you can. But getting back to my earlier point, we get Silent Flute. I told my friend that, yeah, you know, 2 is a little more hard to, like, not really follow, but get into. But I think it offers you a better overall experience than 1 can. So he's like, alright, and he started playing 2, and he's just like, yeah, I don't enjoy this. He's like, I don't get this. How are you supposed to raise your stats and level up? I said, well, pretty much leveling up is depending on what you do in battle, which is kind of like this game. So, I don't know, that's why I think that it just, if you don't mind playing like the older style games like that, then you can play like the older Final Fantasies and even some of the newer ones, I think. Let's see. Well, no, I could be wrong, because I mean, I know a lot of people that enjoy the old and the new Final Fantasies, and they don't really like play too many of those type of games out often. So it just might be a thing of personal taste. Now this path up here, right after the Beanpole Alley, or Beanstalk, Jack and the Beanstalk. This is like cave exit to somewhere. Actually, I don't remember what this exit leads to. It's like a shortcut you can use to come back here or something. For whatever godforsaken reason you want to come back to Cull Hazard Cave, I don't know, but it's there. So, and I think from now on, the only thing I'm going to be fighting are blood jellies. Just because I think we're in the last leg of it. So, let's see. And I think you only fight them in the kind of open spaces like what I'm running through now. You don't find anything in, just because I think it's too cramped. There's not enough room for an actual like battlefield, but like the big open spaces like with the plateaus next to you and like other paths, you will fight stuff on. So these are also good opportunities for you to heal up, which I don't need. Okay. What did I get gains here was? I got 2 defense, a couple agility, I think. I got a decent amount of HP. Got like 7, I think, or something, and like 2 or 3 MP. So it's not too bad. Alright. It's not too bad, I think. So hopefully just get out of here and I'll see what I want to do. I don't know if I'm going to cut the video or just play a little bit more Normoon. Or play through a little bit more Normoon. Actually, we are out. Wow, I thought there was another part. And we are in Normoon, finally. The City of Wind. And which has, in my opinion, the best track in this game. Now, when I was a kid, I used to think that the sign was like something for like a smog warning because of the brown sky on top of Normoon for whatever reason. Like the mountains are blue, or maybe that's trees. Those are mountains, and the sky's brown. I don't know why the sky's brown. As you can see, this is a predominantly agricultural community from their wheat fields, I'm assuming it says. They have 2 spinning windmill towers to provide their town with, like, I guess, power or something, and we talked to this guy. Rick says, "Hey there, have you seen a silver-haired man with razor-sharp eyes? Where's that knave gone?" Which is really funny, because I used to think this guy reminded me of Vegeta. So, I used to, when I was a kid, I used to actually call him Vegeta. I'm gonna go out there, I'm gonna go on a limb and say I'm pretty sure it's because of his hair. Now, if you go over to the windmills, you can go inside of them and, oh god, you can go inside of them and get treasures. There's really nothing else other than treasure stuff in here. So, which, we get fresh bread. And we also get another fresh bread, which, it's gonna be good from grinding. I'm probably gonna eat some of these, actually, to kind of thin out my, pool of healing stuff. So, yeah, it won't be too bad. Now, as you can see, the other door to the windmill is over this way, so let's pop in here real quick and get what we need. I used to think there was a spirit in here, but I guess not. And we get a hero's drink, which is 40 MP recovery, which is pretty good for right now. And we get another fresh bread, so we got like 3 fresh bread and a hero's drink. It's not bad. Now more townspeople. Now the thing is with these guys, with Vegeta, this dude, and I think one up the path there, if he'll come out behind the trees for a second. That dude right there with the red hair. They're part of a traveling caravan of warriors or sellsword. I think they're mercenaries, actually. Me and my mates are vagabonds. Oh, well, I guess they're vagabonds, but they look more like mercenaries to me. We wander wherever our boots take us. But the other day, we stumbled across a precious stone in the woods outside this town. But after we got to this town, the one who was holding it disappeared. So, that's the first indication that something happened. Let's see. Let's go in this house first. Right here. Might be somebody in here that'll tell us what's going on. Had 2 hags. Or maybe this dude. Maester Micah from Final Fantasy X makes an appearance. Maester Micah says, "Since olden times, the Windwood Forest has been hiding place of the Wind Jade. If you hold the special stone, you can place the wind at your command. Somehow a stranger has found it, and is using it in evil ways. Your best chance against the person who holds it is to keep moving, so targets are easier to hit. If it is not returned to its place, all the wind in Keltland will cease." And along with Maester Micah is Maester Bison. The wind does more than simply blow. The life of the people and animals, the land, water, fire, everything is affected. It can't be seen, but its power is very important. Basically, I think some of the people are going to tell you, like, that the Wind Jade's important, this is how it affects everything else, and give you kind of an inkling on how they link together. We're going to stop by the inn real quick, and say hello to our sexy friend Shannon. "Hello. So you too have come to this town. I've heard of a mysterious gem in the Windwood Forest with power to control the winds. I heard the wind sorcerer has been seen there, however. We can still fear the zephyrs, but for how long, I wonder?" Which, actually, for the first time in a long time, I had to look up a word I didn't know. Zephyrs is like, because I didn't understand what the hell she was saying. But Zephyrs is just like his tremors or lingering effects, I guess. So, as you notice, came in here. There's a really spiffy kid with like his own staff thing going on. We'll talk to him. His name is Leonardo. "Hi, I'm Leonardo. I'm a magician too. You're old Bart's sons, huh? Or you're old Bart's son, huh? I've heard of you. People say you're a favorite of the spirits. Your father was here about a month ago. He said he came across the lock and was on his way to Limeland. I can't wait for things to return to normal so I can get on with my search for the alchemist's secret. Now, the funny thing about this dude is, him and Flora, the princess from the first castle, and Dondarn, they were supposed to be your companions, so, your party members. But, Leonardo, I think this is like, you see him here, and then you see him, like, at the end of the game after this. So, it's pretty much like a one-time, like, hey, I'm Leonardo, and then the next time it's just like, I'm at the end of the game, Brian. So, it's kind of funny. And whatever the alchemist's secret is, I don't think it's going to pertain to us in any way, shape, or form. Also, if we see that, talk to this lady here, Tilly. Not long ago, 4 vagabonds came to our town. One of them looked quite cunning. Claimed he was a magician with plenty of magic too. I haven't seen him lately, but his cohorts are still around. What could have happened to him? Which, she kind of reminds me of, like, Shantae a little bit, except her hair's not purple, and it's not long, and she's not a gypsy. So, I'm gonna say real quick, I think. Risha says, "Oh, what brings a wee lad like yourself to Normoon? Don't you know it's dangerous to travel around? You look like you've had a difficult journey. Will you be staying in the inn tonight?" Yes, I will, and what was great. So, nope. Shannon is gonna chill out. She's not wanting a date here today. And sunsets, oh my god, sunsets are so beautiful in this game. It's one thing that I really liked that they did with this game was just like how they did the time of day thing. And I'm sure if you could see over the parapet, the ocean would be below the town. So, it took us a decent while to get through Cull Hazard actually. We'll go over here and get some wings. Well, what a cute laddie. I'm just a hag, but a keeper of the green wings nonetheless. It's important that you understand that the wings will only work at wide open spaces. So, she gives us wings. We may use them depending. Now in the wheat field, there is actually a couple spirits here. And one is at the corner. The one next to the store is at the corner. I'm gonna raise water again real quick. Did I get 8? Thank God. I'm gonna raise wind, probably. There might be another one here. I think it's another one. But I think both wheat fields have them. And the sun's finally gone down. Boo. So this one is just straight ahead. And I'm gonna raise wind. And we get large cutter, which is the most based wind spell ever. I think does so much damage. There's only 2 spirits here, I think, so if I happen to miss one, then I'll apologize. I apologize, and I'll probably, well, actually, I'm probably not going to find it again if I missed it, because I'm not going to go back and look for it. Now we talked to this fellow with the nice beard. Hector, if you eat all your honey bread, don't worry, I'll give you more. So basically, if we lose our honey bread, which you only have, like, 1, 2... I only have 2 of. I'm probably gonna save them for that dude, I guess. Let's see. What do you say, man? Kevin. There was a magician in our group who kept to himself. He disappeared not far from here. He might be in the woods. You dork. Which, for those of you who got that, is, Ed, Edd n Eddy reference. So, moving right along, ignoring that. Wow. We get a nice change of music, which was the same in Glencoe Forest, I think. The spooky music. So, I did fire. I still don't have level 3 yet, huh? I didn't get anything else either. The thing is with the Windward... Are we in the Windward Forest? Yep. The thing with the Windward Forest is that the enemies in here are really tough. Like, super, super duper tough. Um, these are... I have no idea what these are. I'm just gonna wait until they get a thing out. Okay, these are temptresses. They're pretty weak magic, as long as they're far away. If they are closer to you, I think that they use hot steam. Yes, they do. Let's see, monster manual. They have 132 HP, 19 attack. They use hot steam level 2 and homing arrow level 1. They also drop fresh bread, which I'm pretty sure I'm not going to silence them. Or I'm not going to be able to silence them. So basically, if you get like really close to them, they're going to blast you with hot steam, which sucks. Really, the only thing you can do, they're also water elemented, so they're kind of, I think they're weak to fire. And she's gonna be with hot steam, and she's gonna fucking hit me with hot steam. Yep. Okay, so it's not really like too bad. But okay, yeah. So they are definitely weak to fire because my fireball's doing pretty good damage. Just hit me with. Oh my god. Just hit me already. God. Let's see. I might actually cut it here in a minute. I think. If I can, like, get away from these things. Yeah, I'm gonna run away for it right now. Because I don't feel like doing this. Wow. Okay, so that is pretty much... Oh sweet, we got 8 and 9s. I guess I can go through here real quick and show you some of the enemies. There is a spirit hanging around one of these trees, I know that for a fact. Alright, next up on our list is the bouncing ball. And bouncing balls are... I think these dudes have like 200 HP, maybe. Thunder Gels, they have pretty weak magic. They do homing arrow level 2s, which they just did, and they also do healing level 1, which they give themselves like 30 HP, or I don't know if it's like that much, but they do a decent amount of per heal. So, oh my god. They're also earth elemented, so no, they're weak to wind. Why was I using water? I was just like, oh, water. That'll give me a chance to show off my large cutter. Yeah, so it does about 40. I want to say it's probably about the strongest spell that we have right now. So, and wow, these guys hit for a fucking lot. Holy shit. I'm trying not to get like totally destroyed right now. Let's see. Put on some spirit armor. Or I'll not. I'll miss buffing myself. And hopefully I can withstand this nonsense and pound him into the ground with about 4 hits. Oh no, I might actually die here. Come on. Oh, is that it? Oh! This is it, this is the final hit. Oh, and Brian survives with 1 HP. Wow, man, what a trooper. Actually, that wasn't too smart. Man, I could have, if I had died there, that would have been a little embarrassing. I'm trying really hard not to die while I'm doing this. Most of the time, though, if I'm grinding or something, if I need magic and I'm really out, I'll just, I'll die. But, even while I'm doing this off screen, I'm trying not to die, or get into that habit, because they don't really punish you for dying in this game. The third enemy we're gonna fight is Torment. I wish I would just fucking hold my horses for a minute, so I can, like, just have the game show you. Or not. These little dudes, since I'm not gonna take the time to do Soul Searcher, because there's like 50,000 of them. Wow, god, these guys hit for a lot. They are water-based. They have 165 HP, and they do Wind Cutter level 2. They also, however, drop honey bread, so it might be kind of useful for me to... Actually, I'm just gonna use, yeah, okay. Use one of those fresh breads I got. And hopefully I can show you the rest of the enemies. There is a spirit. Where are you, spirit? I know there's one on the other side of this house right here. Which I'm not even sure why there's a house. I think it's like... Oh, there's not a spirit's treasure chest. Inside there is healing potion, which is really good. Did I get the only spirit in here? Let's go inside the house. And we get, okay, the spirit is inside the house. That's what it is. And 16 fire grants us fireball of 3. There's also a treasure chest in here. This might actually be, okay, we'll get another honey bread, which, damn it, I kind of wish I didn't pick that up. So I'm probably gonna burn through some of them, like training, or maybe I don't know. I'm gonna see about that. Wow, it's gonna be a long fucking video, I think. Okay, so we have what is potentially the hardest enemy in here, and that is... I'm going to use my regular magic for this, but I'm going to have my guide ready so I can laugh at myself for trying to take these damn things on. As you can see, it's a snake lady, it's a Lamia. She is very, very powerful. Oh, yeah, she's definitely fucking powerful. Alright, I got that one. I'm going to buff myself real quick so I can survive another round of attacks. Because she is, wow, she is packing some serious heat. She has 220, 24 attack, 34 agility, and 17 defense, so she's pretty stout. And even with my buffs on right now, or my buff, she is wind-based as well, and she does Wind Cutter level 3. That's her only attack. I could have sworn she threw fireballs at you too, but I might be thinking of the Game Boy Color game, because she's in there as well. It's Brian's RPG or Brian's Quest or some stupid crap. Should be 2 more enemies that I need to find. And I can probably cut this video and do a bunch of off-screen grinding in here. So that will probably take up my whole entire, like, next video. As you can see, that is the... Oh, damn, controller will stop fucking up. That is a gentleman who is impeding our progress. Yeah, he's pretty much a badass, and he's... I don't even know if I could say that. That is the guy that we have to fight. It's got the same deal solvering, except there's nothing around. There is a spirit, like, the tree, not the tree that's right behind him, but the tree to the right of him. The first one, I think there's a spirit behind that, which you can't get until the fight's over. So, there's that. We have this guy. Wow, I was really hoping they're going to show up together. Soul Searcher. It's called a Jack-o'-lantern. These guys, I don't know if these guys do a lot of damage or not. I might actually be able to take these guys. It's 160 attack, 160 HP, 24 attack, 30... What's that, 30 agility? 30 attack... No, that's not it. That's not the right one. 30 defense, 24 attack, 30 agility. They do 2 attacks. One is a homing arrow, which you just saw. And I think if you're like really super far away from them, these guys are also earth elemented, so wind magic is your friend here. I think if you're like really far away from them though, they'll cast weakness, which is this spell right here. Which I can't do. I can't do, but they probably can, so. These guys really aren't too tough at all. As far as like stronger monsters in here go, they're pretty, I think they're like the weakest. So yeah, as you can see, he laughs at me and cast a weakness spell. So I'm gonna get my power staff going on and wallop these guys real quick. Maybe I can find the last enemy before I cut this video. Which, man, this one's been going on for a while, so I'll have to watch out for. I'll have to see about editing this a little bit. Alright, sweet. Okay, so if I could find the last guy in here, then I can just be like, cut to the... cut to the training montage. So... because I'm probably gonna be... I think what I'm gonna do in here is get my HP to like 140. Get my HP to 140 and my other stuff around there. Aha, there was a spirit. I knew it. I knew it. You could not hide from me. It's on the right side of the house, which I believe might be the Wind Magician's house. I'm gonna raise Earth. I don't think I got anything, but okay, we're doing pretty good. So, I'm not sure if I'm gonna find that last enemy or not, because he might. Actually, there's two I haven't fought. This bad boy, the Arachnid. Arachnoid, sorry. Which, man, they look a lot better in sharp graphics on them than on the Nintendo 64, because or through an old-fashioned tube TV or whatever you want to call it. Oh, yeah, I think these guys are fire-based, 148 HP, 22 attack, and if I can get one on this guy. 22 attack, 17 defense, and 36 agility. They do basically that fire thing. Let's see, what is it called? Magma Ball. But they also drop Selene's Bell, which freezes enemies. I guess they do a lot of... Those things hit you for like a lot of damage. And I don't think I'm gonna fight the last guy in here. Yes, I know. And guess what? Buff. Damn it. Those dudes are usually like on the path towards him, I think. If I don't find him, I'm probably just gonna cut it, so. I'll get to one more fight up here, and then if I don't find him, then I'll just cut it, so. Because they should be around here. They might be after him, though, so I don't know. Or I should say after the Wind Magician fight, because they usually hang around that that area towards the gate. But sometimes you can find them over here, which is kind of weird. So let's see. Actually, I'm gonna cut it right here. So as you can see, our next fight is going to be training montage, and then after that we should be ready to take on the Wind Magician. So hopefully we won't get our butt handed to us too bad. So until then, I will catch you guys later.